Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us at 7 a.m. I'm Nicole Nalepa with some of your top stories today. Coronavirus numbers in our state only continue to move in the wrong direction. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Susannon breaks down the latest numbers for us.
The positivity rate now stands at 6.6% in our state, and more than 2,000 new cases have been reported. 8 more people have had to go to the hospital, and 23 more people have died. Connecticut also surpassed 100,000 coronavirus cases recently, which led Governor Lamont to pause high school sports and install tighter restrictions on gyms. We also just learned that Connecticut Congressman Joe Courtney tested positive for COVID-19 last night. He is self-isolating and says right now he is only dealing with mild symptoms. Unfortunately, the numbers are surging throughout the country. More than 250,000 Americans died after contracting the virus, and a record 83,000 people in the U.S. are currently hospitalized. Health officials like Dr. Moncef Slaoui, chief advisor to Operation Warp Speed, the federal government's coronavirus vaccine development program, warns we all need to be patient.
Most people need to be immunized before we can go back to a normal life.
Roger Susannon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
COVID-19 testing is available at RENTSCHLER Field in East Hartford today ahead of Thanksgiving. Testing starts at 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, and there won't be testing tomorrow because of a soccer game. And there will not be testing on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. If you recently got tested for COVID, chances are you probably had to wait for a while since the demand for testing is so high. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal tells us why a negative test result does not necessarily mean it's safer for you to gather with friends or family this Thanksgiving.
November isn't even over, and the United States has already seen more new COVID-19 cases than any other month of the pandemic. The number of confirmed COVID cases in the U.S. have surpassed 12 million. Testing has increased, but health officials say it hasn't kept up with the rate of new infections. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, more people are getting tested and hoping a negative test means they can spend time with loved ones. But doctors say you should be careful.
Let's say yesterday I was exposed. If I go get tested today, I won't be positive. But in 2 or 3 days, I might turn positive and I will start being infectious and spreading it even before I have symptoms.
Doctors say the safest way to enjoy a holiday meal with friends and family outside your household is to quarantine 14 days beforehand. That means you should have started quarantining 11 days ago if you want to safely spend Thanksgiving with others. Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
AstraZeneca says late-stage trials of its vaccine with Oxford University are highly effective in preventing the coronavirus. The trial looked at 2 different dosing regimens and discovered that a half dose of the vaccine followed by a full dose a month later was 90% effective. A second treatment plan with 2 full doses a month apart was 62% effective. Now, earlier this month, drug makers Pfizer and Moderna say their COVID-19 vaccines are almost 95% effective. Good morning, everyone. Lorin, Richardson with your Channel 3 forecast. It has been a very wet and rainy Monday out there to be on the roads and just outside in general. So you can see a lot of heavy rainfall throughout the central part of the state, even some of the western part of the state now in areas like Danbury, Hamden, Waterbury, Hartford, Enfield, Tolland. Yes, right now you are seeing some downpours. So let's check in on that rain and see how much we have accumulated so far in some areas. So 0.8 inches in Willington, 0.6 in East Haven. So these are pretty much the highest amounts we've seen at the moment. Some of those wind gusts too, 30 miles per hour plus in some areas. You can see like New Haven, and it's just a gloomy scene out here in Old Saybrook. Just not a pretty picture and not a day to be outside for sure, especially this morning, because that wet weather is going to clear out as we head into the afternoon hours. We are going to be seeing some sunshine, but then we are also going to be seeing some gradually very cold temperatures heading into this evening. So those high temperatures or those low temperatures tonight are actually going to be in the 20s in a lot of areas. And for tomorrow, we are going to be in the 40s. You're going to need that warm winter coat. And a lot of people want to know about Thanksgiving. Will they be able to be outside? Well, right now we are looking at a very rainy Thanksgiving for Thursday, especially in the morning. The afternoon is iffy. We could be seeing some potential showers and some breaks of sun. So of course, we'll be keeping you updated on that. But the temperatures out there right now, you could see 57 degrees degrees in Waterbury, 59 in New Haven, 49 in Meriden. Very mild for this time of year and much milder than what we were experiencing yesterday. In some areas, 20 degrees higher than yesterday, 24 hours ago. So those wind speeds along the shoreline, they've actually dipped down a little bit, most coming in from the south. And as we head through the morning, overall 9 a.m., we are looking at some heavier rainfall in the central part of our state and the eastern part of our state around 10:30. And then that rain really starts to push out of the picture around noon. You can just see the eastern area of our state impacted. And then by 1:30, we are looking like we're in the clear, but we are expecting to still see a lot more heavy rain throughout the morning commute. And heading into this evening, it's looking nice and clear. We're not going to be seeing any rain for tomorrow, but as mentioned, those temperatures are going to feel extremely chilly. Those high temperatures only in the 40s for tomorrow. That's going to feel brutal. And heading into Wednesday too, we are taking a look at more sunshine, but here's a check-in at our lows tonight. Mostly clear conditions and in the 30s and the upper 20s in a lot of spots. That forecast, that 7-day forecast, you could see for Wednesday, 50 degrees. Thursday, milder temperatures, 58 degrees. That chance of morning showers. Those lows are going to be in the 40s. And for tonight and tomorrow night, that's when it's going to get really, really chilly. But we are looking at milder conditions heading into the weekend. 52 degrees on Friday, 55 on Saturday, and 56 on Sunday. But Caitlin, let's take a check-in of that traffic as well. Good morning, Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin is tracking the latest. She's in fact so busy that you can follow the Channel 3 app where she's posting the latest delays and some road closures for you, so take it easy out there. All right, it's now 7:06. Happening today, students will be rallying right outside the Deep River Town Hall, all in an effort to keep a beloved football coach from being fired. Tim King has been coaching Valley Regional O-line football for nearly 30 years. The Region 4 school district is asking King to resign over allegations of him organizing the area's independent football team that played this fall against the district's wishes. Now, a parent in Old Lyme tells us that she was the one who set up the team. An online petition for King to keep his position has thousands of signatures.
He's one of the nicest guys out there, and there's no reason not to like him.
We reached out to the Region 4 school district for their comments on the situation, but have not heard back. Today's rally starts at 5 o'clock. Quinnipiac University's men's hockey team is pausing all team activities after 2 student athletes tested positive. The team was set to kick off their season against the American International College right at the People's United Center tomorrow. Well, that game has been moved to the end of December, and games scheduled for Friday and Sunday against Clarkson have also been canceled. A man arrested for a double murder in Manchester that happened over the summer will be facing a judge today. State police arrested 21-year-old Gregory Allen Crichlow of Springfield, Massachusetts, and he was arrested on Saturday following a surveillance operation. The suspect is accused of shooting 20-year-old Jennifer Hicks and 24-year-old Gregory Scott in a commuter lot just off of Buckland Street. Both victims were also from Massachusetts. Police estimate as many as 200 people were in that commuter lot at the time. Police are also searching for the suspect who stole a car in Hampden with a baby in the back seat. Now, this happened Saturday morning at a gas station on Dixwell Avenue. Police say the baby was found safe after someone noticed the child inside of the car when it was abandoned right near Dixwell and Homestead Avenue. Police believe the suspect left the scene in another stolen car. Anyone with any information should contact Hampden Police. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Monday. Remember, you can get any news, weather, and traffic updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy and stay positive.